In Jefferson County this morning, a busy intersection near Center Point was shut down during rush hour, and a man who completed a 20-year prison sentence for murder was sent back to jail. WIT 42's Parrish Alleman tells us how those two are tied together.
Traffic lights dangling by a thread, a power pole snapped in half, and a crumpled up Jefferson County patrol car. Investigators say all of this started with one man who didn't want to go back to prison. This is James McLaughlin. He was arrested for murder in 1989, was convicted and sent to prison, and was released in 2011. Jefferson County investigators say McLaughlin was behind the wheel of a Mustang early Monday morning. Deputies tried to pull him over for a traffic stop, but they say he refused. They chased him, but eventually lost him. A little bit later, another deputy spotted McLaughlin's car and tried to pull him over again. They say he still refused and led them on a second chase. That deputy lost control of his car on the wet road and slammed into a power pole. Investigators say they ran the plates on the Mustang, went to the address listed on the registration, and got there just as the car was pulling into the driveway. Investigators say James McLaughlin told them he ran to avoid going back to prison, but they say he didn't have any drugs in his car. The car wasn't stolen, he hadn't been drinking, and he isn't on parole. Deputies say they were originally just trying to pull him over for a traffic violation, but now McLaughlin is back in jail on charges of assault, reckless endangerment, and attempting to elude. Parrish Alleman, WIT 42 News, coverage you can count on.
We have learned that the deputy who crashed into the power pole was not hurt. As for James McLaughlin, we did some research and found that he was sent to prison for murdering his mother-in-law, Cynthia Carr, in 1989. According to court documents, McLaughlin actually dated Carr first, but then became romantically involved with her 12-year-old daughter, who he eventually married. McLaughlin killed Carr during a confrontation at her house.